I mean, Full Gear started another map. They're fine with playing Oasis. Full Gear started, will we be seeing the same team comps? Nah. Different team comps. Full Gear start, same map, different team comps.
Crazy Raccoons. Asia's #1 and #2 seed facing off yet again. It was the winners finals, and it was Falcons that punched their ticket to this very match in a 5-game affair. But this time around, it is a first to 4, so we can go all the way to 7 maps.
I'm sorry, guys. This starts chat.
And Cassidy here. Falcons double flex DPS.
The double flex DPS has been so good here for Falcons with the Genji and the Venture.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage coming in.
Looking at Lip right now as the primary target for a lot of that damage, but he's saying it's going to make it very difficult to do that.
Venture just in the sky. Guide check, the 1am guide check.
Only lasts so long to help them get in.
Point catch of Crazy Raccoons. You see how quickly they exited the points as soon as that went down. He's like, what are you doing there, my guy? 1 HP, still managing to survive, but I don't think for much longer. Builder on the
Oh, he's getting dived though.
He's available though, so it's an easy cleanup.
Should just TP then.
For Crazy Raccoons, same with Shio. They're going down, rather scrappy affair, but Venture does so well in these close quarters.
Crazy Raccoon actually popping off here.
Because, you know, they were able to walk away with a decent bit of percentage there and still able to stall out the point. Have Venture for a little bit longer, but Team Falcons.
Wow, what a stall, dude. What a stall.
He's saying now no longer on that hero choice, going to go over to the Tracer.
Yeah, gonna keep it like this, sorry about it.
Back to form for the Crazy Raccoon and how they like to be able to play this map of comp. But Team Falcons are going to be rewarded with some of the first ultimates in this round.
Morga looks so blue when he cast the E.
Yeah, well, look at that additional damage though. There's the tectonic shock, but oh dearie me. Stalker now buried 10 feet under. And Shu gets the kill, but it was enough damage for the rest of Team Falcons to run over the Crazy Raccoon. Oh, he's like, oh, didn't quite get away either. Nice little stagger there. Team Falcons, they got a blade, they got a beat, and even that cage coming up too.
And this is where the power of the Team Falcons composition really comes into play, because you can look at that blade and you see 3 very big possibilities of how to be able to pair with that. Either the cage, you could just go for the general cardiac
again, there's like a humming noise here. Wait, the High Noon? Oh, no Suzu for the slam.
So much invested to try and kill the Cassidy, and still a blade available for proper. Team Falcons only 50% over.
I like that the second like Cassidy cast High Noon, the Moggers are like, nope, you're not gonna get away with it, dude. I'm just gonna shift into you.
Very, very patient on their ultimates. Still got Cage and Blade. I mean, we've been seeing a lot
they
of
started
that
the game,
in their
yes they did.
Previous.
He is behind them.
Sang in the back lines though, in enemy territory.
And even better though that combo has no sound barrier to answer it. It's going to be very lethal heading into potentially the final fight of this round.
Thank Costa Rico. No pulse bomb sadly, but there come the cages.
Time to play some Overwatch.
Morga pull that at any moment here. Just wants to get out some CDs first, I'd imagine. I don't think he even needs it.
Oh, it gets booked though.
But with only 10% to go, you might as well throw everything in, especially if you can get these last final kills. Smurf, unfortunately, though, ends up going down, but it doesn't matter when Proper's on the Genji.
What PC did they give Proper?
There's Jumbin back on the Doomfist in a 1v4.
Just there to be able to stall for some time to allow for Heesang to come back.
Yeah, recall from Heesang as well. I mean, 5% maybe towards this post bomb, but it's going to have to net a large multi-kill for it to really be a difference maker. Smurf falls, who's also back on the Doomfist fielder in a little bit of trouble. Easy land
almost.
Though. And there's the tectonic shock to end it all.
Giag, obviously new PC for Proper.
First round, very cleanly going over to that Genji and Venture comp. Called out such patience when it came down to when to use that blade, what to pair with it to make it as lethal as possible. And in the end, Proper just doing proper things. But as we head over to
no way he's gonna pick
City
Roadhog.
Center, this is where maybe potentially
There's
you
no
get
way.
a chance to see some Winston if you want to take advantage of that verticality, but not a necessity. You have that elevator to help you go up to that high ground, and you can just go with the Mauga. All the same.
How's it going?
Yeah, don't believe the bait there.
You gotta go Mauga. He ain't playing Hog. He's not playing Hog.
Wait.
He's not playing. He's not. What? He's playing Hog.
In our grand final server?
What is this cheese?
Huh?
Versus the Mauga.
Maybe Roadhog even versus the Venture.
right? That burrow has a little bit of a cast time. Of course, you literally have to dig.
Oh, hooks
There's
Mauga.
at least now the hog quite vulnerable. And a large meat wall as well. As a lot of free ult charge. Nice hook.
Almost gets the
Just
kill.
displaced there as well. Such an important.
We're before they
tool
trade
about
attacks.
booping the hog when the hook lands, so they can't get the insta kill onto somebody. No one to step up to live. They're trying to focus this Cassidy down. You can see from this
Stop time. No, he's dedicated. He's playing hog.
Fielder too, who's just kind of peppering away from this high ground. Point has unlocked for quite some time at this point. Stalker relying on these heals and these.
This fight goes on for so long. Hey, Cell.
No cap coming through just yet. Jumping's back in the
No,
fight.
he wants to hook
Fine,
Tracer,
Falcons.
but
They managed to get there in the end. And with the pulse bomb in hand, Proper is out for blood.
oh,
There's so much investment going into keeping Lip alive on this Cassidy that the rest of those resources are not available to help keep this front line all topped off. And so Team Falcons, they keep finding their target onto these DPS players on the crazy Raccoon. Maybe having a Kitsune rush to help them get back into this, but Team Falcons still have control at this point.
Yeah, it's really hard to get the hog off.
I love that they're just using Venture to contest the point a little bit until they have resources, because they can contest that ground.
Trying to get in there with. Wow.
Ooh,
Right,
Lip finds two.
Taking matters into his own
Whoa,
hands.
whoa,
there,
the
using
Fox
that
from
rush for
Shoot
some
mattered a
additional
lot.
firepower. Just clears the back line.
Okay, okay.
Without using anything though. So maybe just being able to take that fight as an L, come back in, and they're gonna come back even stronger. They have a sound barrier to match that of Chorongs. They're also gonna have this cage. This Tectonic Shock is also gonna be so easy to land onto some of these targets.
Taking the left side.
Kind of away from that
I can see the Roadhog ult into the cars. I'm imagining things, but imagine if that would happen.
Still, so much damage can come out of all of these ultimates that Team Falcons are packing.
You have to play really split too. You don't want to just line up for that Venture ult to just destroy your team. Oh, Proper.
Maybe that's what the Hog is for. Just hook the Tracer.
Because
Because I feel like he was going for hooks only on Tracer.
Didn't find much purchase with it. Used the drill dash to get back to the rest of his team and jump in on the flank. Spot Stalker out. Oh, hooks the wrong target.
Morgan just like
Still got the
hops in.
ultimate. This
Goes like,
whole
help me.
hog's pretty
Doesn't get the
devastating.
beat. No, who put the plant there?
A little pig
The
head on
plant!
as well. Crazy Raccoon.
Oh, ew, Benixon.
Delectable.
Oh, it's just so
He got
good.
defeated by the
Resources
plant.
being invested to keeping Lip up, and also just that whole hog.
Could have shifted out.
Smurf on the.
Oh, ew!
We're in a grand finals, jump in.
Smurf is tilted.
What an even better place to bring out the Roadhog. Good environmental picks. The
Smurf is
whole
tilted.
hogs
Gets
visit
hooked off the
this
map.
big Malga. The cage fight. I may got a cage fight, but I might have a hook for you too.
Proper deflect. Got the skull on his head.
Will it be a deflect?
Buying time though. 80%
No.
on board for Raccoon.
Stalker just switched over to the Tracer. Maybe a little bit more pressure there from the Tracer and the Genji together. A little
Good
bit
one,
easier
thank
to
you.
slip out of the hook. And let's come back into this.
I don't have an answer to deflect.
Crazy Raccoon.
Cage for Smurf as well. Pussy locked down. Crazy Raccoon then.
Shoot with a
quite
Fox.
split, waiting for the hog to find a pick to then kind of get on top of. I mean, the cage can lock the hog up short. You can even put a good
wait a
Junior rush
bit.
down on it as well. Nice hook. Geo down. Here comes the hog. I mean, what
Hog
can you
playing
really
together
do
with
to
the
fight
team.
on this
Dude!
one? Another hook. Proper dead.
This is like an aim lab routine for Roadhog hooks.
How do you deal with this Roadhog? On a grand final stage, no less.
He just doesn't miss the hooks on squishies. Is that a skippity toilet
I think
pick?
the
It's
Desper respected this either.
skippity, I don't know, something good.
Big game
Skippity
for the
Roadhog
Commander.
pick, exactly.
you
Those are
did
the words I was
Roadhog,
looking
Jimmy.
for. Thank you.
Even in spawn, we see the Roadhog pick. Don't get
Don't
baited
get
by
baited.
it.
Never
Don't
get baited by spawn picks. That's the tip number one. When they're in spawn, don't get baited.
Skippity
I got
piggy.
baited because it's stuck in the hog.
The whole
Actually,
round
secret
two.
strat.
It's
I-
so
I-
impactful.
I just don't want to imagine how ranked is gonna be after this game. Everybody's gonna be picking a Roadhog just because like he worked in that. I just don't want to imagine this.
Line it up for Lip to take care of.
It's gonna be Hog
But it's
Mauga
back to
non-stop.
basics, back to the Mauga for both of these teams. He's saying coming out on the Pharah.
Alright,
Once
no more
again.
Hog here, though.
So many sight lines for him to play through with all of his rocket spam.
Everybody's already picking Hog. Oh wait, my bad.
Not normally a farm at this one. Although when you do have control, you're looking at two giant doorways to kind of shoot through. And with Forest added mobility now as well, pretty easy to kind of get out of the way if you need to. That hit scan can be terrifying because only Fielder really shooting up at the skies at Heesang.
Wait a bit.
Proper taking the high ground. Creating a pincer a little bit with Stalker. That's going to be taking the flank.
So low with this mini health pack room. Oh,
oh,
not where you want to be.
Ew.
Nice direct by Heesang there, taking care of the Lucio. And it's all falling apart for the Falcons. And there's another kill.
Ew.
Targets eliminated.
Ew, indeed.
He's saying that that barrage is going to be coming up mighty quick. Better way to just let it rip into one of these windows. And maybe Falcons even take a misstep, go into one of these small
Still
rooms.
keeping Genji into this, okay.
Even better. But with Shu also going to be able to have that Kitsune rush, it's going to be a world of hurt for the Falcons coming up soon.
Save the fire low enough as well. Throw that Suzu in. Well, here comes the cardiac overdrive. Just going to trade that cooldown at least for the time being.
Past the window.
The barrage on top. Heesang decimates Fielder.
He died, he didn't sing.
And here comes the charge. Oh, it's all falling apart for Falcons. Jump in with a double charge kill. And crazy Raccoon right now sitting on a beat cage coming up. As well as that
Raccoon is playing amazing,
look
dude.
At Proper's ult charge, only 70% towards that blade.
Not close enough. You're hoping maybe to light it up with something like Smurf's Cage, but it's
And they're
going to be
going quick.
Ooh, a little bit late on the beat tag.
Beat comes in from Crazy
Showed a
Raccoon.
huge one.
That's a lot of damage to Tectonic Shock. No shields to kind of hide behind. But again, it's just chaos. Absolute chaos. But it's this time the Falcons are going to come out on top. Everybody kind of lining up there. It's easy ult from Stalker. That AoE damage is just immense.
Exactly, and there's no shield to be able to block that damage either, so you know it's always
I love that when an ult is used, everybody just goes into them, got them backing up.
But as you called out the blade not being online before, Proper and Smurf, they get a chance
Waiting
to
a bit.
put this blade and cage together.
Still spamming.
And keep control of this point.
Proper peeking his little head
What
in
is
there.
this?
Here comes the cage.
It's just
Proper
go
with the
instantly
blade.
in.
Might not even need to use it, especially with Heesang dead. Look at that focus fire onto jump in there.
Overwatch.
Saving the Ultimus. It's exactly
They're
what you
leaving
want.
him.
And a little stagger on lip. Won't be for long.
He just went through him. He didn't body block.
Even better about the flexibility that you can have with this composition. You use the cage, you know you've won the fight, now you get to save the blade
Space
on
W
top of
for your
something
head.
like that cardiac overdrive from the Malga. Make that Genji really unkillable if you're able to actually land all of that damage. Crazy Raccoon, they've got a cage up their sleeves too. And almost a barrage.
Oh.
The blade. Oh, we can't quite get the far.
The dodge.
Heesang
Onto the
dashing
far
out
out
of the
there.
way.
Junbin ult?
Cage coming through.
Got
as they
Stalker
spot
in it.
Stalker on an off angle. An easy insta-kill on the Venture. Can't quite get the heals in there. Barrage from Heesang. He spotted the backline. He spotted an isolated Fielder too. He's actually just going to put pressure on the point here and just try and get Fielder out of this fight. But it is Proper that's doing just dirty things in the backline. Shu and Lip's dead. It's a trade kill.
We all know how that feels,
Falcons,
Fielder.
they've still got control of the point.
Can't do anything.
A dash away from Proper. As he sees the fight, he's quite unwilling.
Literally not even taking the duel.
On the point.
That blade was
Now they are
ambitious
walking
going for
to a
Heesang.
and a barrage coming here for Crazy Raccoon.
And with no beat of their own just yet, even if you do, you're just going to have so much damage coming out from the barrage. You might even be able to just deal all that damage through all of that overhealth. So Gio's going to have to work up to this sound barrier very quickly. Might even be on Stalker to try to open up this next fight. Tectonic Shock, looking at that back line.
Crazy Raccoon is one fight away from winning this. Stalker's behind. That's way early of an ult. Look how they just avoid.
Until a little hidey holes. A lot of damage
Oh,
still.
forces a lot of
There
resources, but
behind
they're
you from
super
Blade.
low.
That
Second
barrier
beat.
though, they say it's
Ooh,
time to
Chugong
go
so
in.
close.
Barrage straight
Oh my
on
gosh,
top
the
of Smurf.
deflect,
They
the
have to
lap,
do that.
everything.
He's
Fielder
gonna
finds the
take
kill.
He sank 99% for Crazy Raccoon, but it is Falcons. They stop Heesang.
That ult was pretty fast from Stalker, but actually bought enough
Could have
time.
been the map. Could have been the first
Oh!
one on board. A Stalker and Gio chase Shu straight to the spawn.
They're gonna window here. I'm sure of it. They're not gonna even gonna let them walk in. They're gonna window here and then go for the blade and then spawn. This is the fight. Subsequent casting goes together. They go under with something to touch. 3, 2, 1, window here, exactly. Gonna back out a little bit, maybe. He's gonna touch the point. They're gonna point.
Pressuring. Can't be too much of a
Wait a bit,
factor
the
in
blade.
this fight. He's a little bit too far away.
Sound like a double blade. Finds one. Can he find the second one? It's 4v4. He's in blading. Mauga finds the kill. We're so low. Help. Look at Fielding. Just trying to go up there to help you, but I can't. Oh my god. Heesang finds two. 1v1. I think 1v1. What is happening? Venture versus Venture. Scorecard. 1v2 trying to buy as much time as possible.
They need to just cap. But Charlie's back.
The Fox from Shu.
Rung is back. The Kitsune Rush gets laid down, and that's going to buy time for Junbin.
What is happening?
To jump in, matches Smurf, jump straight.
What
in
is
there.
happening?
It's all gone.
This is chaos.
Falcons now. Stalker ends up going down as Shu.
It's so close now. Shu finds 2.
And Shu comes up and gets
She was close to beat his 3%, 1% to beat.
He manages to get
It's just proper at the point with Shield though. It's 2 versus 4.
Can rely on that is proper, but for how much longer?
It's over.
Tectonic Shock will end it.
What a team fight.
And Crazy Raccoon.
What a
takes
team
the
fight.
first map.
Raccoon, he's saying with an extra performance on that venture, opts to go to the Genji for this time around.
Yeah, I love the
Different
double flights,
rotations.
I really do, especially with when you're going against something that doesn't have shielding. Tectonic Shock is just so strong. You see the pop cardiac overdrive too. Everybody's kind of grouped up. You either disengage and re-engage with the ult. It's also very easy to get in the back line too. You see Stalker in the mid.
Maga versus Maga against the guys.
I would imagine.
Oh, Junbin just gets melted.
The rest of his team. Another small factor worth keeping in mind too, that trill dash, pushing people away out of position completely, away from your team. And Stalker is just giving us a masterclass on this pick as well. It's about time he saw some venture at the highest levels of Overwatch. And Stalker is just making this pick look.
Maga is the MVP of the entire WCS, played so much.
Whether it is going to be those trill runs or anything else coming at you, this Avenger has looked so good. And in fact, did enough damage. We might see this Tectonic Shock up and ready to go for this next
Like Sombra is the answer to what Falcons play.
Though, all of that harassment on the Tracer into the back
Probably.
line, into the pulse bomb. And he's looking
This is just too strong. They really want to go to Genji. To deflect the blade.
Firmly set on Chorong there.
Yeah, if you think about it, Sombra could work in this really well. But I think that Sombra's mobility is a little bit lower than the rest of Genji, maybe. You have the deflect, then you have...
That Genji 1v1 can be very tough for you.
You have the dash. With Sombra, you're gonna E away, you're gonna be very easy to chase.
Raccoon, so they have to try to figure out a different way to attack this. Maybe taking a bit of a split push here.
I'm sure that teams tried Sombra. Playing Sombra like, I don't know, like Soldier 76.
Like I said, no shield, no
But
problem.
probably
It's the burrow. A lot of damage down there.
She's
Chorong almost
easy to punish.
insta kill. Here comes OT. Crazy Raccoon need to be able to get in here ASAP. Oh, they look at that damage on Junbin. There's nothing he can do. Thankfully,
At the same time, Genji slash Tracer offering more pressure onto Kiriko than Sombra. That's my opinion.
Can he do it again? There's one kill onto Chio. Dashes straight.
They can find me a
through
B really
Smurf.
fast.
Assisting on the kill onto
Right there in the
Stalker.
ground.
Crazy Raccoon
Gonna leave him. They know he has ult.
As well, but Robert is
wow,
still
boy.
alive and still
Alright, they clean.
taking names with him.
Lip and Heesang are able to finish out that fight so that they are able to just keep this progress going for Crazy Raccoon. They had to invest so much though in order to get that flip in their favor. Junbin gonna have the cage very soon, not a whole lot to be able to
Cage
pair
play
with
is
that
gonna
just
win
yet.
it, definitely.
Cardiac Overdrive can help ensure that that damage can come through from both Lip and Heesang. Team Falcons, they want
I
to push their
love
advantage,
that.
knowing they have the
We
cage
see
split
like,
themselves.
the more this map is played, the more engages in this
Almost
area.
waiting for Junbin there. Here comes the blade from Proper though. Everybody caught on these stairs. That's a lot
They
of
don't
AoE
even want to let
damage on
them
this
get out
blade.
there. Dude, the bit
I mean,
rate
doesn't
is
even
just...
matter if he's doing damage like
I'm
this,
seeing
in
some
all
pixels
honesty.
right now.
Junbin, Heesang down. So 4 on 3 right now.
This is giving me always see pixels, yeah, but it's more pixelated than before.
Just with that
Oh!
aura healing from Lucio. Proper pretty low too. Calling for heal, shouting for it. Crazy Raccoon almost in 90% territory, but it's Team Falcons that find this flip. Who is there to touch?
Lip.
Looking like it's going to be Lip for the pulse bomb in 4%.
Gonna trigger the overtime, but can't get there. Stalker's able to push him back, take him out. And so that first flashpoint's going to go over to Team Falcons. They get set up for the other one. But Falcons looking to try to finish up any other kills.
Every
that
time
they
two cages
can.
ult drops, you worry the game will crash.
Big elimination though onto Lip to deny
Same.
that recontest.
Imagine if the server crashes because there are too many details happening.
Refinery now.
A lot of the time you're seeing the Baptiste as well from a lot of teams, but another big kind of counter to the bat, the lamp, right? You just use the Drew Dash on the bat, push him out of the lamp. Any kind of
I love that the
displacement is
poking
so
before the fight is
powerful
very low,
when
like
a
on these
micro
maps. Waiting until the
overstep
point
costs you the
engages
life,
almost.
who
They go,
costs you the
what?
game. Rush on the
Ooh,
point,
they just
instant
crossed that
switch
gap
to
with
Junbin,
speed boost a little bit.
keeping
I've never
alive.
seen
Here comes
actually
the shot onto the
a
point.
Morga do that.
Trying to just rain hell. Forces Lip to hit the recall though.
Oh,
The
the
opposing
beat.
sound barrier is now
Almost
coming in.
Ajax that.
Still almost pushed off the edge of the map. Using the Drew Dash to get back on. There's the
They have
road
Sphere
right onto the
Echo
back line
Morga
now.
meta.
Another Suzu comes through from
Okay.
Shu to keep Lip and Junbin alive. And it is Lip just throwing clips
Need
into
a
the back of
hand.
Team Falcons there. They find the team kill and the point.
That's why Lip is one of the best. Didn't even need to invest the pulse bomb into that fight in order to flip it back over into Crazy Raccoon's bench. He's gonna have the
You know, you're also
saying
about Morga being played,
There's a lot
right?
of damage output that Crazy
But
Raccoon can rely upon.
The highlight of the tournament,
Just get this next
Venture,
keep themselves in
we
this
speculated that they were gonna be strong, but for me, at this point, I'm like, dude, we've seen Faga gameplay, and Genji's preferred a lot.
Gotta be careful now though with this blade.
Oh!
It's just disgusting with it.
Ew!
What can you do when your backline instantly die like that? Crazy Raccoon.
Huge blade.
With another
Grapple
team
blade
kill
coming
back
up
to
though.
back now.
Fielder on Moega, then on Kiri. No, in life we were to pull back from spawn. Make sure to check that video, spawn swap technique.
It's the spawn tech when you jump on the Moira, go to the front of the spawn, switch to Weaver, grab the person from the back of the spawn, go to the doors. They're incredibly small, but saves a couple of seconds. And a couple of seconds you need with only a couple
Okay,
of
they reached
points left before
this just in
Raccoon
time.
take this. Pulse from the hand of Lip once
Let's
again
see
to save
proper.
this
What are you gonna do?
time at this point, just focusing down the back line. They can be trying to turn around. A switch step from Fielder to get out of the way. Lip actually ends up going
Lip
down.
gets caught.
They drill dash out of nowhere. Lip completely caught off guard.
Caught off guard, that's going to net.
Alright, they made it back to the point.
Recontrol of this point.
Thank you, Jenny, for that pass on once. We'll come back to the guards.
Smart choice for Fielder to switch off to that piece of the Kiriko, but look at how fast they want to take this.
Okay, just coming in, Blaze, everything.
Chu has to get beat. He's not gonna get it though. Proper cleans.
But it's so easy whenever he's screwed up like that.
They took the fight because Lip wasn't there. That's why they took that scuffed fight outside the point. Because Lip died a little bit earlier. I was like, oh god, they're gonna lose this. I swear, if Lip was there, they were gonna win.
But that's the type of aggression you should expect to see from these Korean teams, though, and why they've been so dominant in all of these matches so far at DreamHack Dallas.
Falcons should win this
They're
one.
gonna keep trying to push the envelope when it comes to how to set the pace of these fights. As Lip now still hunting for a target for this pulse.
The dash deck.
Trying to force Rocket to use anything.
Let's see what Lip's gonna do.
Reflect literally anything.
Go up in the Fox. No, they go with the beat first.
Sound barrier as well. Good tuner rush available, but Chong's already dead. Smurf hunting, searching for targets.
They knew that they had support ult advantage, but they just decided to go with beat. Easier to get value out of it, I feel like. Everybody just becomes a tank for a bit. No Fox maybe? Yeah, just to secure it.
Can he find anybody? It looks like Stalker's happy to take the one-on-one. Oh, and he wins it. And of course he wins it.
I feel like Venture does such a good job at punishing Genji and Tracer.
I'm one away.
Maybe that's why Sober has outplayed.
They have just been on a roll when it's come down
Maybe
to
that's why they
this
prefer playing with
Genji
Venture.
and comp. Knowing how to really get the better of Crazy Raccoon and yet going to force another switch. He's saying, thinking about the echo.
Lip never using Pulse.
Attack this
Or would you
next
want to
one.
use Pulse?
Over to Ducks. A little bit more area that you can play around here with this
Venture's
echo.
gonna go on the ground. Marga probably ain't gonna die. He's gonna TP. You won't lose your baby or Genji, but you're not gonna catch him.
Yeah, I mean, you can copy the enemy Malga too if you really want to. Get the double cage going.
Doesn't find an
Double
opportunity.
cardiac overdrive, instant value, very, very strong. Not many shields to kind of work around as well. Good stick onto Smurf. See how much
There you go,
pressure
the
he was under.
pulse.
Everything thrown in. Suzu healing, amp up speed, like cardiac overdrive, just to try and keep himself up. No shields. And there's a big target.
Yeah, just like I said, they can't walk back.
That beam to shreds any large HP bar. Oh, Chio. Gonna get away.
Ew, that wall guide.
Echo is not bad into the Malga, and it's not bad to be able to clean up an even squishier pick for the rest of the team. You just say one-shot potential if you put that combo together in just the right way. And you've got Lip as well to help follow up on any of the damage you might need. But that duplicate is online for Isang. Not only duplicate the Malga if you want to, but there's also the Venture on the other side.
I feel like Venture Gold is used just to force stuff out of Crazy Raccoon. Like, not necessarily to win the fight or anything, just to force ults or first to back them away. Kind of like, is this kind of like High Noon? Does that make sense?
With this duplication,
More of a zoning when we're forcing stuff. Oh my god, dude! Good thing Chorang wasn't casting the beat.
second time, he's been picked off first in the team fight, and now Proper pulls the blade, and clean up ensues. That duplication's got no say in
Low
this fight.
noon.
Team Falcons backed up too when they saw that the Kitsune Rush was getting used by Shu.
That was
Didn't
good.
want to catch any of that smoke, let that ultimate go through, and then came back in with a vengeance. And they are so close
you,
to
Zach,
being
for the
able
climb,
to
by the
get
way.
this map victory and tie up the series. might be off the back of this.
I mean, ew.
Plus Kitsune rush combo.
Hope he's spamming so much ew. They have beat advantage. They're gonna go fast probably. Oh, imagine this guy, his beat cancelled. They need the beat!
He's right here, right now, but he's not going to get it. Such a good cage from Smurf, and they all stagger too. Pretty hard to stagger the Lucio, but you take any percentage point.
What did they want to beat?
Good cage from Smurf, and like you said, layered it with that Kitsune rush. Additional healing and attack speed.
Probably he was afraid he was gonna Ajax. He would was super close.
You've trapped everybody in there with you. You can't back away from any of that. But Jorong critically holding on to the sound barrier in that last engagement means that Crazy Raccoon still have a fighting chance into this next one.
And they're gonna push in again.
Yeah, look, instantly they wanted to boop, to slam everything.
I'm trying to make them force to do something. I mean, Crazy Raccoon right now, they need to push in. They managed to get the back half of all things. There's got to be a lip on the tracer that managed to get that sneaky deed off.
Chio gets caught.
But Shio's dead. He erupts from the skies. Oh, brings Hisu back down with him.
Maybe.
Stalker ends up getting focused down. Chorong and Shu.
2v3.
Oh my
Proper Smurf is gonna win this.
Smurf joins the fray as well.
Both of them over there. He's gonna force the point. Great touch, but nah.
Before it came back up, and that would be Crazy Raccoon taking that point.
The reverse flashpoint sweep, does it start here?
There's no way.
Crazy Raccoon, with that flashpoint win, now get a chance to rotate over to another one with this rush in their pocket, the duplicate coming up soon too. Easy way for them to be able to get into the mix, but this proper blade, this sound barrier from Chio, Team Falcons have a lot of answers to what Crazy Raccoon want to throw at them.
Moga is ugly though. Yeah, exactly. I was looking at it. Smurf used the Z way too ugly, and then Junpei was like, yo, gonna go in after the E, and then the Fox.
The doorway.
It's a game of patience right now.
Proper surely can't survive that. No,
Moga uses the Z. Okay, we're good to go.
Follow him.
I feel like it's kind of like Baptista's lamp, you know? Use lamp or use Suzu. Okay, we can go.
Really nice first capture here for Crazy Raccoon so that they can play from
This last game, this is the final. Yeah, we're in the second map.
Falcons have been pushing the envelope on this aggression though, so
He's so important. This is the team buff. It's
here.
5 times better than Jungle Queen shout, I feel like. Finals or grand finals? The grand finals. Sick disengage. Can they close the distance? Gets booped. Oh.
To actually slash through, but he does a damn good job.
What am I watching?
A duplication onto Lucio of all things coming through from Heesang. Free sound barrier? No, not to be. Focused. Crazy Raccoons. I think they almost disengaged from that entire thing, but Team Falcons are able to hound them down and proper manage to isolate Jumbin. As soon as that Maga falls, I mean, that cardiac overdrive, that's sustained to keep you in the fight, just non-existent.
Yeah, but as soon as you saw Crazy Raccoon try to back up after overextending, Team Falcons,
that mistake copy might have been.
With that sound barrier, it gave them plenty of overhealth to just take that aggression to the flashpoint.
Or maybe somebody got picked early and he thought that he was going to be able to get his Lucio beat available fast.
We've seen this combo work before, and Crazy Raccoon are going to have it too.
Double cage coming in, everybody grouped up.
They synchronize the cages, the pulls.
Nice any of that, or the focus was just that good from Team Falcons.
What am I watching?
A charge onto the point and
boom,
smack down straight onto the Chorong. Easy Captain guns there from Smurf to finish him off. Falcons in a very strong position now to take this map.
He's gonna go for it. Oh, ew!
Oh, proper managed to get him with one final shuriken.
Really big though now because that is just a stagger that's going to help extend the lead here for Team Falcons.
Ball life weaver, life weaver.
And if they are able to
the spawn is close though, he's going life weaver deck. Probably just to save one dash.
Back on the wrecking ball to get back to the flashpoint fast enough.
Gets the touch, but yeah, look at the rest of his team. Look at the health bars just trickling down. Shu and Chorong
Shu's close to that, but 1-to-1.
Front line to kind of play around. I mean, that's just about it. Team
Juan to Juan Chad. We've got a final.
White Crazy Raccoons in a very one-sided flashpoint.
Still so good.
By the way,
but
I think that life weaver actually can work here.
No troll. They come out of this defensive spawn proper.
I think it's very easy to get engages on this map for his point.
Versus Lip in the Widow 1v1.
Maybe in for a treat.
And the Pearl platform helps out a lot to regain high
Crazy
ground.
Raccoons rolling out the gate. Lip locking the Widow.
Goes Brig.
Always
waiting.
A beautiful sight. Brig on a backline. Classic dive here for Falcons with the Tracer and the Winston.
Oof. Aggressive fighting on point deck. They're on the corner.
Not a bad
it's really
pick to try to
classic.
get around to that Ana and the break, but
Ay,
gonna make that so
ay.
difficult to do. If you peek your head out, if you're Heesang, could just come clean off.
I imagine Robber's just taking the classic Widow angle, just under the car wash here. Use the grapple to get away. Lip taking the high ground now, looking at blue box.
Widow v Widow duel.
I think the proper's going to be right there.
There's no way. It's hard to...
No, they're getting away.
Widow, if you don't have, like,
A minute has passed and no picks yet.
Forward, front line, back line as well. You have to have your support. Like,
Blue box has been achieved.
Just scared to focus it or head out.
Playing in server.
Bad choke point.
Look for the nade and connect.
Slowly but surely now.
Alright, now it's shoes time.
Dueling with Smurf right now on that Winston to take control of this high ground. He pops his head back up to try to deal with this back line.
Good sleep on
Sleep.
Smurf. Should be able to get out of... Oh, leaps! Actually hits his head.
47 HP.
47
Bro,
HP.
nading the tank sometimes in this
Got
Winston
one. Oh,
versus
hello, Shoot.
Winston matchup is so good. Shoot just finishes the kill.
Didn't expect that one.
Oh,
Not every day you see an Ana take out a Winston, that's for sure. But the cart stops there for Crazy Raccoon.
I feel like a lot of Winstons get super surprised when you nade them, but you need like 3 people to follow up on that. They go like, oh, wait, what? What is happening? No, you don't do that. Shouldn't exactly did that and actually got a kill with it.
Chaotic in this next fight, but Fielder first.
You just gotta have Greg and Jörg Winston follow up on that, and then he's gonna get out with a quarter HP, and then you have all the space possible.
10%.
Super underrated.
Pop a little bit further behind here. He's trying to take control of blue box. And sent towards the duplication as well. Smurf's got a run race to kind of fall back on
Gets
here.
out, the Nana goes in.
Right now, at the very least.
The sleep on Smurf doesn't matter though, he's awake.
Oh,
Oh, it's Stalker vines
Oh,
too.
it's just Stalker. It's all Stalker. Double pulse bomb kill. Chong has got Nano on the point.
Yes,
Not sure
Gali,
you're
they're
gonna
leaving
live
him a
to
bit.
see another day,
Okay.
unfortunately. What a defense so far.
Beating the ult charge,
just
feeding the ult charge,
picture
very
perfect
important.
Almost. Really, one of the reasons why Korea
She used Nana, but I think she used Nana on Echo when he
really
sang.
good opposition
To
to
live.
practice them into as well.
It's fine, they have 4 goals.
Raccoon having so much trouble
Liv
to get
finds
through
a
it,
crucial
unless
pick.
Liv is going to be able to open up with another
They
pick.
synchronized the wall
Lives
hacks.
in a better position right now. Bubble on the high ground. Oh, proper.
Shot from proper over there. You
Space
took a
there,
little
but
bit
we do in
too
the
much.
1v1. Proper now taking on Jumbin, but little does he know a Primal Rage is in the near
Primal
future.
Rage,
but it's
juggle the
Winston.
sleep.
Oh, good sleep.
Oh my
Back to the
goodness.
Winston. Oh, Jumbin does not get out of there alive. 4 players just jumping on that Winston. Even the rally was popped there for the bash. Play everything.
Copy.
To make sure Jumbin can't take down Proper. Unfortunately, Proper does fall in the end.
Ew,
And
these
he's
sleep
safe
darts
for the
though.
duplication. Here comes the later rally from Crazy Raccoon. And now with a nice position.
I will shut
there
up from now on.
Sitting in server room. There's basically free reign over this point now. Smurf so low. No chance to touch either. Very late rally there from Chong, ends up winning the fight.
Exactly, even though
minutes
they
to go.
had a player disadvantage. That actually
Ew.
enough to be able to keep Crazy Raccoon in that fight.
Nobody does
That
it better.
might stop them. That might stop them in their tracks for just a little bit. But yeah, this duel between Fielder and Shu right now on these Anas. So clinical. To be able to use these sleeps, use those nades, finish up all of these picks.
That's gonna be a huge nade on point
And a
too.
pulse.
Good
What was
pulls.
that? Not even a flinch on his face. Does this stuff every single day.
No, I don't know about the other one. The fight was lost.
Team Falcons collapsed
Shouldn't have been
on
fine too though.
Stalker taking it with him.
Wait, it's
Oh,
2v2.
Proper, that's fine, don't worry.
Never mind, it
We've got
wasn't
another
lost.
hard carry on the team too. The Stalker chasing down Junbin.
It's lost.
Will be
It's lost.
Smurf finishing him off.
Never doubt.
Just over 2 minutes for Crazy Raccoon to try to finish up the second point, but if Stalker and Proper keep playing like that, I don't know if they're going to be able to get through this hangar. Ship control going their way. Proper with the sights can help to stall them for a little bit more.
The wall hack.
Risky stuff there. Shorin getting body shot. Helped with the kill.
Hey, put the bubble deck.
Sad looking bubble for Jumbin. Just lays asleep as the rest of his team are putting in a to-go box. Crazy Raccoon just wiped, and yeah, Jumbin resetting.
Good defense.
Minute and 50 seconds to go. This has been just horrible for Crazy Raccoons to attack. It's such a tough point, even with the recent changes.
Yeah,
What did they put in the
and
burger,
Liv doesn't feel
Gomagi?
comfortable being able to take that Widowmaker duel either. Switch over to the Cassidy just a team fight ago. Has the Deadeye to help a little bit
Look,
here,
look,
but it's
this-
going to be
let's
so
not
tough
even
to
look at
actually
the
try
Tracer
to get up close and personal to the rest of this team. Since Cassidy would prefer a little bit shorter range than this Widowmaker.
Oh, that was unfortunate with the
Narrowly
boot.
missed sleep. Fortunately, ended up hitting the bubble.
Primal just wants to get him off high ground. The juggle.
To juggle this Ana, but looks like he's going to have to pay attention to his own backline, just trying to protect it. As Smurf,
Is he juggling him back?
Two very angry Winstons looking at each other, but it is Proper that starts the fight off strong with a headshot onto Chorong. Jim needs to go for a small re-engage here.
So
As
low.
they're just hiding in this bubble.
Oh, the headshot there.
Body blocks there. Dynamic duo.
That's one way for the Cassidy to get back into the mix. Go into those
Help him.
closer rooms on the side. Chio just can't get away. But
Classic
Smurf is
support.
back with a
Gives
vengeance.
life for DPS.
Proper
Let's see if
two.
DPS proceeds to pop off. Actually gets the sleep on
Classic
shoe.
dive too, where you're hoping your backline doesn't die first. That
Or
is
you just
all
trade
this
it.
is. Right.
Just trade it out and giving your trust over to the rest of the DPS. But we're at 20 seconds remaining for Crazy Raccoon to try to get the second point.
Rally available from Chorong as well. That's how they seal
Whenever
the
they
deal last
spectate
final
supports,
round.
it's just
Proper
classic support
activating
gameplay.
sights.
I
That'll be
swear.
available until OT ticks. 10 seconds.
Thank
to
you,
go.
Loising.
Proper taking such a forward position.
With the box
in
there.
his way. Lip down and probably just play here. Just be a nuisance. You have to deal with me, but the rest of your team.
I don't
are
want
gonna
to
get
say
annihilated.
anything,
Jumping,
but
finally finding the kill onto Proper and Nanoboost onto Smurf as he jumps to the back.
Yeah, okay,
line. Even
fine.
with this rally, it's going to be hard, but he's going to make a good job of it.
They realize
And
that.
Anti-Nade actually
They had
landing
somebody
onto
on payload.
Jump in there, and here comes the later
with the nano.
Shu with the nano. Spots the
We think they
tracer,
can call.
the force to recall, but Jim been waiting, lying for waiting, hopefully.
Oh, Primal engage. He's one. He's one. He's one. It's perfect. That is 6. They're actually going to win
A
this.
bubble for Jimbin there to heal up all the way up to full HP as he drops the Prime when Proper
Ew.
to spawn. It's OT once more as Crazy
The
Raccoon.
juggle.
They're gonna claim second.
That later nano boost perfect and everything that the doctor had ordered for Crazy Raccoon on that second point. And eventually,
Guapo
this
too.
Cassidy able to win out.
Guapo
from
just
all
wanted to
these
visit the
damage
spawn a bit.
trades.
The enemy spawn.
But it comes down to this high ground setup here from Team Falcons. Let's take it away in the opportunity
Oh,
from Gun
jumping.
to steal that
But at the same
high
time,
ground.
it would have said hello to me. It
Smurf
would
set
be
up there
funny.
on that left-hand side.
Hello.
But Proper still on this Widowmaker, feeling impact, able to make that for his team. Able to burst these bubbles pretty quickly too after a couple of these charged shots. But he's
Somebody
kind
else
of
shoot the
sitting
bubble,
up.
please.
He doesn't have this grapple online.
He's saying,
Bro, what are we
not wanting
spectating?
to test him. Primal Rage from Smurf. Oh,
Ew.
my word.
Ew! Ew!
Carson in there pretty much. Juggling. He's gross.
What was
Didn't
that?
expect anything less from a champion.
Oh my goodness! That was insane!
I mean, let's talk about soccer too.
That has to be one of the best Primal Gauge juggles I've seen. How did he literally 180'd?
On this card. Nothing left in the tank either except for this rally, so they're gonna have to try to play close together. But Team Falcons, they're pushed so far forward right now, knowing that they have the rally of their own, and this nano boost too if things get rough.
Everybody is so scattered, and Lip can't get an angle here at all, so Bobby's going to have a priority one over him, and the sight's up in 5 seconds. So many ops from Team Falcons this time around. Two of the best starters to ever do it, in Infielder and Shoot. They got to unleash the nanos at some points. Here comes the rally. The stick is good. The damage
Fine
is
though,
there, but
still
where's the
Gali.
follow-up? Mega
Man's the
health
health back.
pack
Shoot that with
Jarvan,
nano.
in the fight, but it's Shoot that falls. There we go. Smurf finding 2, and now they can continue. The cleanup is here. Mega health pack stolen by Stalker as well. Jumped in with a Primal Rage, but I think it might be too
Gets
little
left.
too late for the angry Winston. He's stalling out time here. There's not really much to say in
With
this
the
fight.
nano.
This nano is good. Can he actually secure the kill? He can. Joring is back.
Forgot
Big
something,
jump,
though.
They don't touch.
Kind of forgot
They don't
something though.
touch. The overtime week had been burning for so long, they forgot about it. Oh no, everything was going so right for them. With the Primal Rage stall into the nano boost for that extra little bit, they just forgot about the objective. So their cart push stops there. And they could have
Let's
done it
see now.
too. They were building up to other ultimates. They were getting more reinforcements back from spawn.
They killed the Ana as well. Managed to isolate that kill, that Primal Rage. You're living for so long and then getting the nano on top of that. Rough stuff there. Now it's up to their defense. Of course, the map will end in this round.
LW.
See what the
A little bit of
defense holds
trolling
the
in spawn.
Lib not opting for the Widow now. Okay.
Such a bad map. Where's the pigeon?
Like you were saying, more consistent. See if Falcons want to do the same, or maybe Proper jumps over to the Widow. I mean, honestly, the hero pool both between Stalker and Proper is immense, so won't be too surprised to see this.
There's a lot of agency to the attacking team.
Yo, Void.
See Lip on that Cassidy may make them feel more
Appreciate it, Void.
confident
Thank you
being
for about a
able to
bit.
come
So
out
we're having a
and
wonderful
right
time here.
away.
Jack, can we get some
You're able to
ML7 heights in the
counterpunch
chat
just a
for
little bit better
Void?
when your
Thank you.
spawns are this close.
I've been enjoying this
But
weekend watching the
it
major
isn't
with me,
going
chat.
to be the Winston
LW
that
trolling
they're
class
thinking
now?
about at this very moment. Seeing the
Yeah,
dive
no
on the other
LW.
side,
Venture,
going to
okay,
lean into the
okay,
Venture,
okay.
even though it's going to be more difficult with this verticality.
That was just to buy time on the bridge so they don't peek so they get a pit under the bridge. Bro, Venture has such insane potential. The more players are gonna try Venture out, the more we're gonna be seeing them. I swear. So much tacticality. Okay, I found the word. The fact that he can go on the ground and be invulnerable for a couple of seconds is so good.
You still could get surrounded though, so it's going to be important for Team Falcons to play around all of these cooldowns that Crazy Raccoon have. Look at that mobility now gone for the Winston. Think about
Playing
that.
Gandalf.
Think about these sleep darts as well from Shu. Look at these nades also being off the table.
Crazy Raccoon as well, juggling this payload very
Oh,
well.
oh,
Managed to hold him
oh.
there
Has
for a
health
long
back though.
time.
Has a
Robert
recall.
takes the mega health back. A
Oh!
Diffs Proper in
To
the
be honest, he
1v1.
had help from
Rare
Breakback.
sight to behold.
Good stuff.
But this card is still
Isang's
moving.
been playing super
Someone
good.
now drops down with the bubble. Force the recontest.
Ew.
Those magnates, they're so frustrating.
Scuff
to
Tracer
play
1v1.
against
Skibidi
the
Tracer
Venture.
1v1.
Can't use any of your mobility skills. You basically sit there and your hitbox a little bit larger than some of the other DPSs as well. So quite an easy target to hit. Especially if you're left, you're only in headshots.
Shio gets caught.
Shio goes down there too. It's going to be another stop in this attack push for Team Falcons. Unless they're able to make something else of this with another elimination
Buying so
for
much
them.
time.
But Crazy Raccoon, they've got 5 ultimates that they're coming up to. So how are Team Falcons actually going to be able to
Ooh,
get
the
this
sleep
done
miss is
when
barely
they are
there.
missing a key member?
Yoda unfortunately having used the Suzu on himself there. Shio to the rescue though, but like I mentioned before, look, the juggling to the point. Isang's just sat here, just prepping.
He's just sitting at the blue box, just sparked over here. Isang's doing such a good job. Good nade by Shu.
Tries something cheeky on blue box, shut down instantly with a nade.
This comp just isn't working.
She was close to beat.
The access to the backline is too difficult. Just look at how they're playing around this verticality too.
They got it clear,
How
top.
is Stalker going to actually get on top of Torong or Shu? You can't. If you're
They
playing
got it
around
clear
blue
top.
box,
They're just
then
sitting
this
there
Venture doesn't
waiting to
have
get
great
shot and
access to get
untied.
up there and harass you.
I wonder if they're regretting their decision now.
Clear top, go server, force for him
They
there.
don't want to swap off. And with a minute and 30
No way they're
seconds
gonna
to
swap
go,
now.
It's a Hail Mary here. If they do throw everything in,
They go top,
end up
force them from
swapping
blue
off, it's
box.
gonna
No,
be-
they dedicated to
it's not gonna be
this.
pretty.
They've got to win now.
They get untied.
Sound barrier available.
I mean, they can take high ground from here though.
Smurf. Oh, Stalker's out. Additional
Help,
shielding
help,
there
help,
from
help, help.
He's paying off.
Still have a chance here. Look at it left. At least they
Ooh.
missed the pulse bomb.
He's saying like he was going to go down to his own pulse bomb there. Rally on the high ground.
Overwatch is happening as we
This
speak.
blue box fight.
The
Oh,
boop!
goodbye. Lit pushed off the side.
Just
onto
getting
high
juggled
ground
non-stop.
by Stalker. But luckily, they managed to follow it up with a couple
Swap.
of kills. Crazy Raccoon's
Swap,
defense.
swap, 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 swap. And doing so good on dive too. I don't know why they trying this
strong.
Smauga
And
strategy.
they've also been able to limit so many options that Team Falcons have in terms of being able to get this damage down.
Widowmaker.
Proper
Junbin's
just
in
now
the
switching
spawn
over
with
to the
Primal.
Widowmaker and Stalker as well.
The
to
balls.
want the Venture to go to this Tracer, but it feels like it's too little, too late. With 30 seconds left, Smurf has the cage, but where?
This is like going Reinhardt on Gibraltar, I swear.
Who are you locking
Against
on there
dive.
with you when everybody has the ability to just?
Like, okay, I
run
understand
away?
Smauga strong, but still.
With the Primal Rage 2, just keeping Proper at bay right now. Jump onto the high ground, at least an attempt there to join the rest of their team, but you can see Smurf just jostling. It's so tough for him. You can't get up if you're out, you have to take that little hop.
Still.
Proper is in the most unfair 1v1 in history. Nice headshot onto Jumbin.
Oh,
the
oh, the balls.
Pulse bomb is going to get Suzu.
Chad.
So Team Falcons.
Chad, wait a
they put the
second.
cage down, but they still need to deal with
Chad,
Jumbin.
wait a minute.
Primal
Wait a
Rage
minute, it's not
available.
over, Chad.
Chorong and Shu just need to survive.
It's not over.
Now
The juggle, the
use
juggle.
hands
Ew,
to
ew.
rally in their sights. And with Shio dead,
Still not
there's a
over.
whole lot less
It's not
healing
over.
available.
The juggle again.
Joins the
Shu
fight,
finds
and
Stalker.
so does Shu.
It's
Oh,
Jover.
big
It's not
push
Jover.
from
Wait,
Team
Fielder just
Falcons.
TPs out of
It's
nowhere.
all falling apart.
I don't know.
Crazy Raccoon.
Bro, Smurf landed one of the sickest Primal Rage juggles I've ever seen. Did they go Mauga?
Jobs are going to go, but all I want to know is this going to go to the full map 7?
Not over it though. Not over. 2-1.
I can imagine everybody watching at
Boy
home
Bjorn.
hopes so as
Did
well.
Did Lip just leave voice chat?
What they're going to be playing. Is there going to be a off meta? Yeah.
Well, we can expect the Team Falcons are going to lean more into this Genji and this Venture. One of the reasons why we've seen a lot of teams want to pick this new Queen Street map is because of how good this Mauga can be. But as we head out of the gates, Crazy Raccoon.
The final match of the night. Yeah, these are the finals.
They're gonna lean into this
the ball gameplay.
Jumpin alongside this soldier from
boop,
Lip.
boop, boop, boop.
For them.
Very close. Of course, a lot of knockback resistance on the tank.
I'm just saying,
but
Chasm
still,
would have gotten the
pretty
boop.
scary stuff with his 2 boops, exactly. With the Farah and the ball.
The triple boop technique.
Yeah, so 3.
Yeah, 3 actually. Oh,
Oh, good kill.
Oh. Proper on the wrong end of the railgun there. Same with Stalker, wrong end of a boot.
Alright, Chogon gets the boop.
Start from Crazy Raccoon.
Inbound with cargo.
Great map here for Sojourn.
Chasm the goat. Bro, Chasm does stuff, I swear. I'm like, what? Is he playing another hero?
Sightlines, so Sojourn can play a little bit further away. And you can see just how much impact one of these charged railgun shots can have. Immediately taking
It's kind of like, when I play ball, I can't do this. Whoa, 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 left.
Gotta be careful. That's why she was there.
I'm sorry.
The shields from Junbin.
Front line like that.
Supportive ability on a tank.
Look at that bot moving for free too. They're looking at the spawn doors right now.
He's like, no, we're not gonna back out.
Just coming in there to save Lip and really making Lip sing. Can't get taken down and maybe even
What
get
time is it in Egomania? It's 2 a.m. Supercell.
Fair right now. With all of this spam, Team Falcons have already made an adjustment. They can't get there to the checkpoint though, I don't think. Soccer doesn't want to be able to deal with this.
0.41.
Field is dead
It
already.
was so close, Chad. It was the distance was this small, I swear.
Nice little damage in the sticky bombs. Oh, but he's saying 1 HP. Stalker's now a million pieces all over the snow.
Crazy Raccoon,
Checkpoint already.
their confidence is just through the roof.
A minute and 45 seconds into the game, and Crazy Raccoons have a substantial lead. And oh, what's that? Proper's dead as well.
Proper?
Going back to spawn.
What is happening?
Already taking another adjustment.
What
here.
is-
Doesn't wanna
what-
play
what
the
is this?
Goes for the Sojourn.
Do they want to take a break faster or something? They're playing so fast. It doesn't even make any sense.
Already gone in the highlight package for sure. All right, Pop. Now in control of Team Falcons. They're trying to
Nice
just
Stalker over there on the
grasp
left
the
side.
Trying to find out how to control
Wait a
this
bit.
game.
Yeah, but Crazy
Fuck, I got
Raccoon
kid
are
and
okay with
boop
that.
one-shot
Look at how
Tracer.
big of a lead
Sometimes
they
with
were able
some
to get in
abilities
just
in
the
the game,
first
I'm like,
2.5 minutes
wait,
of this game.
Vargas E does
He's
damage?
with the Venture.
Wait, but
Playing
Vargas
that
E
behind field
heals or
control.
stuff like that? You know what I mean?
Oh, Fielder, I don't
Just
think
looks like,
anything to say.
ew!
Beautiful boot from Junbin and a slam to boot 2. I mean, these wreckable changes are disgusting. And
It's very fun to play support right now. I just want to put that out there.
To survive, actually,
Sponsor comment.
they're just getting focused out by just Junbin. I mean,
You're just
what
getting
to
booped
do
around
against
non-stop. Fielder had enough. He's like, nah, I'm going Kiriko.
I don't
Yeah,
know
well,
what
I'm going
you
Kiriko.
can do if you want to try to play around this wrecking ball with a
I was gonna
lead
say it.
already, mind you. Team
don't have an
Falcons have
answer to the
struggled
ball.
to figure out how they want
look
to
at the
actually
tempo,
approach this.
Fielder!
Even Fielder doesn't have swift step. Doesn't have
This
speed.
feels like playing
Get
against
out of there.
Chasm in a 3-stack or something right now, I swear.
Pancake.
And you're playing
Kills
solo
one,
support
sets up
ranked
for-
at
kills
2
one,
a.m.
sets up for the next.
Playing pinball back there.
Proper. Don't test him.
Fielder just can't stay
Here
alive.
it comes. Here's the little mini.
This ends now.
Here comes another deadly ultimate, that being Lip's railgun. Oh, slide straight out of the cage too. Yeah, unfortunately that's a giant shield. Your aim's pretty sick, Lip, but I'm not sure it penetrates surfaces like that.
The Crazy Raccoon are still playing from this advantageous position. They've got a huge meter reach still, and even extending that in these last couple of fights.
He track.
While they get picked off here and Team Falcons
Can't
get a
quite
chance to take
finish the
control,
track.
They have yet to win a clean team
They
fight.
are pinging the ball, and the ping is in the skybox, like attached to one of the buildings. It's absurd. Mines as well again for Junbin. Slam, tectonic shock, a lot
Ball
of CC.
venture.
Exactly, and a way to change the architecture of the map so you're playing into their own hands. Sooner Rush 2 to maybe layer over where you expect them to go after you drop those ults.
Oh, what did Proper and Shawcraft say about this? Suzu stops the slam damage coming in. Here comes the overclock. Junbin
As I had to
finally
click.
killed off. It took them a long time, but they finally managed to do it.
Will this be a classic push situation? Do you feel like you're stomping the enemy team half of the game and then they somehow just turn it around?
Half of the time being to do it,
and then you go like, wait, how did we lose? What happened? That's how it always happens, especially New Queen Street is exactly like this.
Really nice to have.
The other ones, yeah, okay, fine. Colosseo is mostly like a waiting game.
One outfield is already dead. Can't rely on the Kitsune Rush any longer without your Kiriko. Chio is beating in the skies. But Crazy Raccoon, they're just gonna walk over Team Falcons. They have no answers to Crazy Raccoon's comp. 50 meters to 83.
It's okay.
Obviously,
It's
the
okay. It's
checkpoint
okay. It's
as well
okay.
for Crazy
It's
Raccoon
4
right
minutes
now.
and a half.
They've got double support ult for this next fight.
What?
Yeah, the beat was just too late to be able to
3
stay
fights to get in
fielder
the lead.
there.
It's still okay.
You have the Kitsune Rush for this next one, but pairing it with what, essentially? Juman's ready. Wants to be able
They can't see it.
to... No.
Can't see it.
You
He's just vibing up there. Little Christmas ornament. Slam straight back down. Stalker almost didn't get the bow off there. Chio's the target for Jumbin. Here comes the beat. What's scarier than Jumbin's Wrecking Ball? Jumbin's Wrecking Ball with 1200 HP.
And that was a team fight.
Just turned into DNA.
That was a team fight.
Crazy Raccoon.
That was perfect. Exactly as scripted, chat. Production told me that's what was going to happen. Thank you. Thank you. The voices have finally got to me.
We saw earlier.
They just haven't had a chance to figure out how to deal with this, and it's almost becoming too late. Stalker, what, he's picked 4 different DPS heroes now to try to figure out how to counter this? Back on the Venture. But this is almost a full completion for Crazy Raccoon.
They got the cage, but can they actually get it off this time around?
Who are they going to hit? Too much mobility on the side of Crazy Raccoon to really feel like you're going to have a chance.
Isang needs help and jump into the rescue. Slams down to make sure they get out alive. Cage available from Swerve. Spots Lip, grabs 2.
Good
Pulls
cage
on and
though.
has
That's a
Proper
great
as well.
cage.
Might not even need it for the kill onto Lip. Nice little burrow kill there from Stalker as they eventually once again gain control of the box. They're 57 meters away from the lead and Jumbin is
The ball deck.
flying through the air.
Who's the sassy one among us? Just sitting there staring at him. I swear. Ha!
Doesn't want to really engage
On the
that
car
kill
and then
at
gets
all.
away.
He has to join the rest of his team, otherwise his team are going to get run over in the front line.
And he can't overextend because who knows who's waiting in the wings for him.
The burrow into the front line. Okay,
Oh, Lip is caught on rotation.
Nice chase there, but
Feel like dies
going
again.
down to a boot from Chorong. Stalker taking to this little cafe room here, but a swift step from Shoot to get out of there. This little burrow didn't really go all of anywhere there. Stalker just hit the frame of the window. Uh-oh, and yeah, Lips in spawn, buddy, by the way. Remember when you killed that guy? Yeah, he's back. Proper with the pulse bomb, trying to chase down Shu. There's the Suzu already used, as well as the swift step. Proper with the
I like
pulse.
watching
Hits the
Kiriko's
recall.
playing this
Doesn't wanna
game.
go for it. Gets out there alive,
I love this.
but they've already lost Stalker.
And barely too. Almost
They throw one kunai and then
into
run
the
away.
drill from Heesang,
Then she
waiting
goes for them,
it.
one kunai gun away.
The
Tracer goes for one
Kitsune
kunai gun
Rush is
away.
about to be so deadly.
Sound barriers coming out from both sides. Slam from the skies from Junbin. Just pushing the back Smurf right now. Chio down to Lip.
I'm getting vertigo. This is so fast.
Junbin away. I mean, look, he's only trying to get Smurf out of there. He's trying to help. But there's nothing that can help Team Falcons right now. Heesang 2 trying to push away the DPS and the supports. What a late kill onto Fielder 2. 2 minutes to go. Forward spawns achieved again.
Dude, Fielder's dying a
And
lot.
Crazy Raccoon are so happy to have
Honestly,
all of these
stats,
fights
yeah,
be
same
what they
stats,
want,
stats,
what they
stats,
choose.
stats.
The longer these fights extend, the
Smurf has
better they're
to,
able
Smurf
be
has
able
to
to
change.
win
This is the
fight
call for the comp.
and this map.
Probably they just locked on
And with
this. Or to
overclock,
what is he gonna change?
approaching these spawn
Wog?
doors. Where can Team Falcons hide
Wog?
from this?
Might just end right here, right now. Flip's got anything to say about it. Cage available from Smurf, but look how low he is. And there's no one to pin down. A good disengage there by Crazy Raccoon, spotting that field.
Oh my god, good one. Use Fade, you're dead.
Kitsune Rush. Jumping, rolling in, rolling out. Here comes the charge. Smurf trying to lock people in, but everybody just dashes away. There's too much mobility.
Ooh.
He finds one. It's actually Heesang. Burrows up straight into Smurf's LOS. And an easy ultimate, but with only a minute to go. It's a Mount Vesuvius level mountain they're going to have to climb now because 50 meters and not even the checkpoint. You can stall out here if you're Crazy Raccoons.
You really can, and with the minefields too, it might even just be able to pressure everybody off of point.
You can only win
Sub
with
1 minute
Cage, yeah.
territory,
You get a chance to
back
like catch
over
them off
into
guard.
their territory.
Make sure they stand still finally.
But Team Falcons, they gotta get something done here with this tectonic shock
Look at
from
this, it's
Stalker.
just stalling the
Crazy
point.
Raccoon, they just keep pushing the aggression.
Well, they are stalling the bot right now as Heesang. And here comes the mines. Quickly dealt with though by Stalker. You can see doing a bit of cleanup. That's all. There's like no damage on the enemy team. Speaking of which, Heesang hits the burrow. Has to. Stalker's chasing him. True to his namesake. Getting on top of Heesang, or at least trying to. Tectonic shock, not finding too much there from Heesang either. Kitsune Rush might just
Falcons
be
need a break.
Team Falcons only have 15 seconds to go to try and take the lead.
They need a break to rethink this. They're not out just yet.
We'll see them through this fight, surely. Nip on the high ground on this bus. They
gotta go back to the drawing board. They need an answer for the ball.
Overtime in session as Crazy Raccoons are going to close this one out. There's only one person left. It's the superstar proper, but he is snuffed out. Crazy Raccoon. They're looking at match point in this series. It's only Smurf left, but there's almost no hope.
3-1.
A 3 to face off. Kings Row's the map. Falcons' choice.
They're crouching.
Falcons got their work cut out for them. They have yet to beat.
They queued up the epic music. I love this.
A hybrid choice, falling to them 3 times in a row. Eichenwald, Hollywood, and Midtown. Kings Row being their pick of poison. The only one left in the map pool that they don't have to play the dive on. Could have picked Numbani.
Ooh, Hanbenzen.
As Team Falcons, they get ready to go on this attack and see if they can make some magic happen. It's gonna be the Malga here. Deal with actually his dive on Crazy Raccoon's defense.
Back to spawn to swap.
Versus what you've got to expect. Crazy Raccoons know that Team Falcons are going to run in that Malga.
They're thinking about it though. Take a look at Hanbin waiting very patiently, figuring out how to tactically approach this. When Crazy Raccoon set up on this dive, they are so spread out. Where are Team Falcons going to really put their emphasis first?
If I'd be Falcons, I'd still be upsetty about Gibraltar. I'm still thinking about it, dude.
Exactly what we're getting here. And yeah, exactly that. Proper having an angle to actually shoot the Farah, almost impossible. Nade landing on the front line. That's going to be the biggest hindrance here.
Unscope shot from there onto the Farah.
But it's so tough to get stuff done. Like, you need the Suzu to survive a lot of this damage too being thrown out by Crazy Raccoon.
He's already half. Hanbin has yet to have a full HP pool coming back out of spawn. Maybe now a brief respite will get him back up, topped up. But he's saying is still being such a menace. You're trapped in this small room right now with these fire rockets hitting you from
Must
above.
drop the Smalga. It's 1 minute already.
Nice reaction there from Heesang.
Time to push the other from high ground.
Ends up going up to the high ground. Oh, this is where Farah is just wonderful to play. Not getting shot by
Stalker
Proper,
finds Shu. How did he get all the way behind them?
Must have been a long
Alright, this should be first point. This is definitely first point. Shagang almost has ult. Ooh, 97. Didn't matter though. How did Stalker get behind? That was such a huge opening pick.
He's still killing people. Finally ends up falling over. But he might have done enough damage.
Oh, they will touch this though. They're gonna have Nano soon.
They
wanna fight this?
Pressure in this point.
Feeding Nano.
Jumping. Only 20% towards.
Oh no! You hate to see it.
A nice boot secures the cap for Team Falcons.
Could have had it too. I mean, Shu had the nano ready and waiting
Huge
for him. Didn't even need
boops.
the primal rage in order to go back in and contest that point. But Chio saved the day. Opened up this payload for Team Falcons.
Skibbity boop moment.
For Heesang. Perfect spot to use it as well. You're standing on the high ground, right, or in the skybox almost. That barrage is going to be deadly.
Proper switch over
That's
to the
gonna be a
Echo,
huge barrage
though.
coming
A little
up.
bit more of an aerial unit to try to deal with Heesang's Farah.
Pulse one from Stalker went wide.
I saw that rocket in slow motion, I swear.
Builder in trouble though, used Suzu on himself, and look at that push from Heesang. Him and Chorong just teaming up there, using that rally to pin Shio in the bookstore.
Hanbin still getting his ultimate up. They're playing so well, like I'm like completely ignoring Mauga if that's possible.
This map to really contend with if you are
Like maybe Hanbin is playing
Especially
too
when you've got that
defensive.
card stopped where it is.
He's playing not making a mistake. I mean, I know that he's gonna be anti on cooldown and slip and stuff, but he got a Kigi.
When you've got Heesang,
Take a long time to farm your ultimate, especially against them. Right? He's playing super safe. Okay, now the cage comes in.
There goes the cage.
Maybe they so fixated in like playing Mauga because the cage is like an insta win against Anna Break. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't see Anna Break
And that
they
was a
can win
really
like
big
inside a
victory
cage
for Team
fight.
Falcons to grab,
Maybe that
because
is the
does
reasoning
get
behind this.
payload moving once again, and out of that dangerous territory.
Anybody that Yule, there's no way, even
Barrage from
with
being way
dealing the
too
huge nade,
powerful.
Regali,
Still
whatever,
has
you
yet
ain't
to
gonna
let it
live
but
in the
Prop's
cage.
been able to mark it down,
And you don't have
that
enough
is
spam
going
to destroy it
limit
anyway.
this opportunity cost to get onto this backline.
Duplication available from Proper too.
Could just dupe the Pharah.
Rotate,
Maybe
don't even take the
keep
fight. Go
focused
take
inside.
high ground away from Mana. Push on away, please.
Honestly, I'm down.
Push on away, just go inside. Oh, wait a
There's the
minute.
rush, forcing Heesang away. They know he's got barrage.
They what-
but
they-
what
they're
else
thinking
do
about,
know?
like, look how
Both
much
teams
they're looking
have
at Diana.
Mana boost available from Shu too, but I mean, Lib pops the OC just handily, taking care of Prop. I mean, there's no way you're going to stand up to that. Forced to back off now, and this again, same situation.
Yeah, they're just banking
same
on Cage
problem
winning
right
every
now
team
that
fight.
Falcons are going to have to overcome. Because Crazy Raccoon, they're
Oh,
just going to
Heesang is so aggressive
The
there.
Falcons are going to need to have a lot of ultimates to get past that second point as well. So not only do you have to break past this archway, which they do a good job of doing right now, but they still have to get this part over
I think
the
Falcons
second
wins
point.
this.
And
Shu doesn't
they
have enough
only
time to get
a
high
little
ground
bit
now.
of
That was
health
way
at the
too
moment.
greedy, and he has none already. They gotta wait.
Get him over the top.
He-
That
look, he's
barrage
thinking
looks
about it.
deadly. There it is.
Maybe.
He's going in. Barrage, but a good time Suzu from
Okay,
Builder was
disengage.
perfect.
Oh, lip
Still
fine
low
stalker.
damage in. Sorka dead. Those rockets are flying, but they're flying a little bit wide. He's saying now to back out. The
But I think
duplication
Farah
onto
is
the
good.
Winston. A leap in available, but look
Ana
at
plus
how
Farah
full
works
force.
super well,
Not as
first
big
things
as their
first.
normal
Secondly,
Winston is. You
long
can tell
range
right there,
spam
Prop having to
with
recoil,
no damage,
shift
fall
backwards
off.
in order to stay alive.
When everybody has a lot of
Falcons to
HP,
come back in.
Farah
Hoping
can
that
add
that
one
duplicate would be
shot
enough,
if you're not
though,
basic,
in
that
order
is,
to
and
pressure
you
Crazy
shoot
Raccoon
and then
back,
land the
and
E.
maybe even get them up to this double
Which means that if you want to spam, she's one of the best spam heroes.
Great
Like you
pick
go
and
Hanzo, you can one shot. You go, oh, that pulse though. You go, I don't know, you go Soldier, you can one shot. If you just need spam, Farah might just be the best spam hero. And from a safe distance. And not to mention that it probably took some time for players to get used to her new mobility after her rework.
Only a minute to go, but Team Falcons, they'll take anything now.
They're going to give it up. Even if
If
Jumpin
if
had
everybody
been
would
able
have
to
less
invest the
HP,
primal rage there was not
probably
gonna
would
any
be
follow-up
seeing
to make good use of the stall that he would be able to provide onto
less
that
Farah
arc.
being played.
And now,
It's harder to
currently
punish her
Wolves
too.
are
Ew.
insane. Just as
Like, so what if you have
freaking
insane
rockets.
aim? She has 250 HP, you know what I mean? So what?
Over that rocket, but he managed to get away nonetheless. Barrage from Heesang, no nano to follow up this time around, but the spam damage is too much. A direct or even just a little extra damage, and the lip just follows up with the railgun.
No shields available for Team Falcons.
This is why we're not seeing, like, I don't know, Cassidy in this case, or Sojourn or something like that to just do something to the Farah. You're gonna damage her, she's gonna escape with 20 HP anyway. If she gets hit to that low HP. Just focus for free. It's a more reliable Junkrat spam, I guess.
Raccoon, they got 5 of them.
Definitely the
And it's
advantage.
really hard to hit targets in the air
A
too.
good kill from Lip, just ends his life, and with a minute and 30 seconds to go, Team Falcons, they're on the back foot. A double anti-nade on the back line as Fielder and Shield
Falcons don't
have to
quite have an
pull
answer.
back and just wait.
Crazy Raccoon have been so patient with these ultimates too. Would not surprise me if they didn't throw all 5 of these at this next fight, giving them more legs to stand on as this clock starts to wind down.
The cage, let's see. Yeah.
Now they might
Cage
have
equals
to.
team fight win.
That's exactly what you needed. And exactly how they won that fight previous. Just focusing Jumbin out.
Cage equals 1 insta
Not
win.
gonna mean all too much.
Will it be enough though?
1 minute to go. Crazy Raccoon still have 5 ultimates in
ults.
their bank, and they were able to get such a big one out of that cage.
OC popped from Lip. He's hunting for targets,
Oh,
but
Lip's
the
on low
duplication
ground.
from Proper is going to be a little bit of a hindrance. Soundbar from Chio too. They're throwing everything in here, but Choron unable to
Falcons
stay
snowballs
alive.
this, I
But
think.
duplication primal rage
Ew, that
into the
sleep, that
spawn.
juggle from
He pushes
Proper.
Lip all the way back. He's going to heal all the way up, but now
Ooh.
there's no damage on the
Proper?
for Crazy Raccoon.
What is
And Proper's
that?
gone about and done it.
Is he flex queuing a
Still
lot?
bit of
How does he
mirrors
juggle
in
like
this
that?
part to go. Choron coming back out with
He's on
this break,
Winston?
but this Winston is going to be the biggest saving grace
The
here for Crazy
barrage from
Raccoon.
Heesang. Oh, and he can't even get it off.
Good
Harbin takes
kill.
him down. The cardiac overdrive to just see them through this. Proper leveling up.
Who's the best
for
tank in
Team
this lobby?
Falcons.
Proper.
A tectonic shock also available. Shu, the focus now, ends up going down to Harbin, and now they can focus down the Winston. Nothing much left, but they want overtime. And with 5 seconds, 3, 2, the recall from the Tracer, 1, and they get it!
It was enough. Oh, yeah. They managed to gap it
Playing
though.
a stall to get the overtime.
They managed to
They're
gap
going
it
to
though.
be so happy about that one. But here's the next step in that journey. is completing the map with over a minute to spare, so that they are the only ones that get another attack push.
Proper, the very end there went absolutely nuclear on the Echo. The duplication, the primal, getting it very quickly, just forcing Lip into
Best
the
of
storm.
9, best of
And as soon
7.
as that happens,
First to
Shoes
fork. First to
just
fork
on his
wins.
lonesome, near the payload. Not much you can do in the armor.
It's
in
not.
that situation.
It's called
I mean, you're
best
looking at
of.
Sleep
It's
and
called
Maiden
first to
and Malvi,
fork
everybody with the Winston
because
too,
if
like,
you
hey,
draw
But then
in a best of
Stalker
7,
on the
I
bench
don't think it would count. It count 1-1 for both teams.
That hero
I think.
pick can have in some
I
of
don't know.
those
First to
final
fork.
moments.
A
The
while ago it
tectonic
was called
shock
best of
underneath
5,
the card
best of
to
3,
push
best of
everybody
7.
away,
I'm
finish
still
up
calling
those
it like that,
points,
but
get that stall that you really want to have. So good on Crazy Raccoon to make sure that
the
was
same
only
thing. Then why did they
one
change
time
it first to
completion.
fork?
But as Team Falcons get ready for the defense, they want to lean a little bit more into this Malga comp that Crazy Raccoon
You go 0-0.
don't wanna
Then
match
why would
them
you
on.
change it?
Maybe they'll
Boss
think about
7
it again as
versus
they start to see these
FT4.
I think maybe this was their grand answer. Something they were cooking up in the
The best
lab
of 5
for a
would go
long
would be
time,
2
and
to
only
2.
just showing up now.
Case it go. It could be 8 games. Ah, that is why. Yeah. There you go.
Match
There you go.
point for
Yeah,
Crazy
right.
Raccoon. And a
Maybe
very
we can get
clear
8 to
win
9
position.
games.
Just finish with more than a minute to get that free attack. And that trophy is yours.
Swapping? Is he just spamming?
See, he's saying, think about the Pharah. get a
He
couple of rockets
spammed
down,
until
but
Junpei
eventually
can take that high ground. Are you
Echo
kidding
coming
me?
out of this spawn. See how powerful those duplicates were.
He was
Over
literally
the previous
spamming
round.
a fucking cover fire.
Alex is saying can use at his own
So that he gets that high ground.
Team Falcons, they've got to play
But then
the
he swaps
honest
and gets instantly punished for it. But anyway, that's the high ground.
Right in the sidelines of Shu with
Huge
all
brain.
of these anti-nades. Robin and Proper have to back up.
They almost managed to get Stalker there. They forced the recall. Very good response from Jumpin. They take high ground and they try and force and corral them onto the point, and then exactly what you were
Who's the
saying.
nade? Where's the Suzu? Suzu. Okay. Proper over there. Proper. I mean, Fielder.
From Fielder.
Just wiggling the Ofuda.
So hard for Proper to do much because now he has to worry about the people behind him.
The
Another
nade.
anti-nade and Lip. Double blink melee. Proper down. 4v5 now, shooting a little bit.
Nano's
of trouble,
available.
but You got a bodyguard.
Shu's having a great
And
game.
Jumpin. There's no way he's going to let you fall. And now they're getting time on the points.
And it's got the nano boost already with this pulse bomb too. Surely this is going to be Crazy Raccoon's point.
Ooh,
Sure,
Stalker
has
is a little bit too deep over there.
way to get out
That
of it.
nade forces that. What do you
In
know?
response to the payload being capped.
Kite the
And there's
Fox.
The kill onto Heesang. Oh, the stick was
Ew!
Not giving Shu a chance to use this nano and giving Team Falcons
I
the
think they should have
opening
just
to
went
really
in.
keep this defense alive on this point.
Two ults,
So
two
those two
ults
will
used, I
just sit
mean.
for Crazy Raccoon as they have to go back to spawn, but they still have that nano. The duplicate
That's
on
a good
top of
pulse.
that Lip with a pulse bomb of his
Let's see
own,
now.
maybe able to grab somebody
Chio
in
has
the
to try
back.
and beat.
Chio's very close to the sound barrier though, which could
Chio
be
has
a
to get
huge
beat.
answer for Crazy Raccoon's next
Fast.
attack push.
Pretty copy. Honestly, probably Banben, the Mauga. UZ, E for your Winston to dive into, you gotta get a cage eventually. Pulse. Beat used, get in the hotel. Get Yana. They traded. But they have mini tank break still alive.
Not sure Stalker's going to get out of this one alive. Same could be said for Hanbin. Ends up slamming
Never
on
mind,
the
Poppy
points.
Sojourn.
And there it is. A free overclock, but he didn't even need it.
Good time
That's going to
though.
be the point unlocked and yet
That's
another
fine.
checkpoint closer
Probably
to
in
Crazy
Satiana.
Raccoon's
Maybe it's
victory.
the video.
3 minutes and
Options
50
appreciated.
seconds in this time bank as that payload starts to get moving. And he's saying, switching off of the Echo to go over to the Pharah. This Pharah has been so good, especially with these choke points, that you get to spam those rockets down. So hoping that that's going to be the big difference maker to keep this push alive, keep this time bank healthy as they enter into the third point.
Wait a bit.
Look how much spam they're taking
Good
already.
nade. No
Trying to hold that
Suzu.
archway.
Gonna go right after that. He
Nade on
jumps, go
Hanbin's
payload,
good.
right? Yeah, go payload.
Peppering damage. Okay, now they decide to take point and march on forward. Oh, Suzu used though. This might be the go time for Crazy Raccoon right now.
He has to cage. Hanbin has to cage somebody. No, never mind. Gets out. Dude, Hanbin is so patient, but not enough. He's just getting spammed non-stop.
Can't use the cage there either.
By the
Team
Faga.
Falcons
They don't have an answer.
Guapwag
is dying, but
gets up in their faces. Another nade, Hail Mary from Shu. Providing an opening for Jumbin to go in with this primal rage.
Jumbin adding insult to injury there, proper sliding away, or at least trying to, was just caught up against that wall. The ultimate bank advantage though for Team Falcons.
It's going to be really tough for Crazy Raccoon. If they can just keep up picks like this though, maybe it's not so big of a deal.
But Proper's just dead. There's the cage. They're in a little bit of trouble, but lays down that Suzu, helping Hanbin out. Payload's still moving, and Hee-Sang is in trouble.
great cage.
Disrupt
Cage
the
equals
shot,
team
makes
fight
it
to
a
win.
cage. No
That's how you gotta
escaping
view it.
that.
That pick was super important, but Crazy Raccoon
They're leaving Ana. They're leaving Ana. That's the goal. They want to buy as much time as possible.
No ultimates to
They're
spare.
leaving Ana. Now they're gonna get her.
You saw
Good.
Just ignored Shu there. They were thinking maybe we can get this stagger.
Now
Punching
it's
that
getting
time back
tricky.
down. They were focusing everybody else, but wasn't to be. They ended up finishing off quite quickly, and the Crazy Raccoons, okay, now they're deciding Maug is the play.
They want to play the mirror. They had the opportunity for this barrage to maybe push this payload.
Jinbin goes Valga too.
But stop
Made him
her.
swap.
Saw that pick, knows kind of how to deal with this as you see them Palka in his sights. But minute 45, the stall's been good. Team Falcons, they are actually keeping Crazy Raccoon at bay so far.
Barrage is available too from Hee-Sang. Getting a good angle here is going to be quite hard.
With the floor deck. Oh, Proper is so ballsy, but
straight towards
the
Proper.
dodges!
Go off, making sure Proper stays alive, as well as that sound barrier that comes in. Nano boost. Rally, they're all gone. Crazy Raccoons going back to spawn.
A minute 20.
20 seconds to go.
They're losing their opportunity here to be the only team with an attack push. If they're even able to make it to this third and final point, we're going to see a big
Stalker and
change up
Genji.
here for Crazy Raccoon too, as he's saying, yet another hero in his pool going
1
over
minute.
to the Genji.
Crazy Raccoon
As we
wins
see
this
Team
map chat again,
Falcons
it's
do
over.
the same. It's going to be Genji
is over.
versus Genji. Proper on this
Team
Sojourn.
Falcons can
And with less than 60 seconds
continue
to go,
the series
Crazy
if they win
Raccoon,
this.
They've got to make sure that this payload is going to be over.
Falcons is so close to ults. They're just gonna buy time. Oh, already Suzu's. Fielder knows he has the Fox before.
First kill actually going on to Jumbin.
Will he ult? Fielder is so patient. He's so patient. So patient, dude. They ain't ulting that.
They didn't even need to use the rush here.
I think he has to though. Is the 3v3 guy now. Still patient. Genji's one. Waiting. The Suzu gonna be back soon. I mean, it is last fire guy now. He's definitely gonna use it, but he has to use it before Shu uses it. Yep. He knows it. He knows it. That Shu swapped a little bit earlier, but he was waiting until the last second possible for the last team fight, and then Stalker just comes in with a ghost dash.
For Falcons to hold on to this point.
He'll put the wall dagger.
And they're going to push the issue as well. I mean, the cage is
That was
available to
insane
swap
ult tracking
anything
from
he chooses.
Fielder.
Shu's already down the charge.
He knew that. Shu swap from Kiri.
Where are you going, Jumbin? I think we're
Waited
going
as
to
much as he can
another
for Hanbin to come back. Came back. Ulted. That was good.
Team Falcons, they've done
Good
it.
comeback.
The
Fish.
team
Punch the fish.
reinvigorated. Need to find the
fishy.
next two maps
With the
back
fish.
to back to claim the trophy.
This is a team that you should expect
I love the
to
epic
have
music.
the
They should play this
resilience
epic music every time a game
and the
starts.
grit to be able to get that job done.
Bum, 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 bum,
Fielder,
bum,
Chio,
bum.
no secret.
Chat again,
no
if Crazy
traitors
Raccoon
to
wins this
the
one,
finals
then they
position
win the
before.
Dallas Overwatch
To know what
Major.
it takes
If
to
they
win
lose, we go to
a
the final map, map
small
7.
of a fight. But we've got some honest Overwatch on our hands, Jaws. It's dive.
It's dive, and it's a complete mirror, pure skill
Dive versus
matchup
dive,
here.
let's see.
No variations in the comps. Best Anas in the world. Some of the best DPS to do it too. Hee-Sang with a good first blood on the Stalker.
Can't let up just yet, because it's all about these backlines.
They trade though. Falcons
Here we're
trades.
landing a cracker of a nade there, just lobbing straight over the top, and the follow-up from Smurf is just exceptional.
Winning a bit.
Speaking of nades, there's another one. My goodness, Team Falcons, they really want to take this to a map number 7.
Nice
Well on their
Fielder.
way to be able to do just that. First capture of this point is going to go over to Team Falcons.
What is going on?
Off the back of just some
Hee-Sang
really
probably got
good
double packed from
collapses.
Chio as a mini strategy, taking that angle when going the Echo versus Echo. But then they probably were like, oh, the fight is won. So they forgot that Fielder exists.
He sank down. Crazy Raccoon. Still now playing all the way back. This is what you want. Really early picks like this.
I feel like he's just excited that he actually gets to play Aragana than just play Kiko and Baptiste and try to exist.
Also not affording any of the DPS from the other side. A lot of ult charge.
Oh, should have been super low. He's dead. He's dead. Absolutely dead.
Can he get away?
There's no way he's what?
At some point, has to get healed.
But it stalls their re-engage for even more time. All the while, Team Falcons have control at this point.
Hilda knows that he has nano advantage. He'll go with it.
To weave in this pulse bomb.
Nano Stalker probably.
Look at Proper doing the same.
No.
Trace is forced to recall, jumping on
Playing
high
on low
ground.
ground.
Double DPS ults might be a little bit of a problem for Team Falcons, but
Voice asleep.
This
Gonna go with Primal.
Smurf playing a little bit more passive here, but knows he's got the Primal Rage in a couple of seconds. A Tracer duplication here from Heesang, as the point is currently being contested. Proper holding it down right now for Team Falcons, forced to hit the recall and chased down by Heesang, but
Proper
still,
gets
he's gonna
slipped.
get the mega health pack. Yes, he does. A stick on the wall, and there's the dupe.
Heesang clutched so hard, but
finds the kill.
maybe. Okay, stops the E because the copy comes in.
On the point, and Stalker with a dupe. It doesn't
Gets
matter,
stunned.
because Jumpin's got the primal, and he's already taking care of Fielder.
Nice one.
But even though that fight didn't go in their favor, there's still enough stall here for Smurf to try to get back.
One fight away to go, though, from Falcons.
There to extend that fight even further. But
Lip
Team
with a pulse bomb,
Falcons got
Smurf
what
with a
they wanted
primal.
out of that
I'm
game.
calling an insane
81%
Smurf juggle
capture
coming up.
progress on this first
Get
pull.
ready for an
Still the
ill
lead
moment
at the
from
ready for
Smurf.
Team Falcons to throw into the next one. But Crazy Raccoon, they're now going to be on the defense, having control at this point. So watch Lip.
Let's wait a bit.
Watch this pulse bomb.
Lip.
Where does he
Pulse
go?
bomb into the shield. Never mind, feel like dead. Great nade over there.
Nice nade by
Where's
Shu.
Smurf?
Takes care of Fielder. Didn't even need the Tracer in the end. Again, they end up
Wait,
trading.
44.
Extremely scrappy, but look, Falcons already on the point, putting pressure down, forcing Jumpin back.
Smurf with the juggle.
And
Yeah.
the rage, good enough to be able to poop away
who
every
juggles the
fight.
Tracer,
Even though Lip
bro?
is about to get sent over the edge, Proper denies that environment.
Best to force the sleep item gets out.
Regardless, 90% and counting here for Team Falcons on this first round. With Proper working up to a pulse bomb, this end might be in sight.
Who's there to touch? Jumpin looking like he's gonna. There we go. The boop.
The boop.
Good. The boop. is
Huge
perfect.
boop! Oh my god, for Falcons.
He can't get there. He just can't get there. The
Some
break,
huge
the bash.
boops.
The Winston unable to make
This
it.
game, I
That's
swear.
gonna be the first round going to Team Falcons. This is what they needed. They want to extend this series out into a map number 7 with Crazy Raccoon still at match point. But you heard the desk. Jaws, it's not over until it's over, and this is control. It can go any which way. So don't count Crazy Raccoon out of this fight just yet.
That's what I want to see. I want to see that map
Hello.
number 7. Crazy Raccoons still sitting on match point, but a new fire lit up under Team Falcons. They are ready and
Smoke
roaring
wins,
to
he was
go.
faster. But takes a
Same
longer
cross.
angle.
Mirror dive.
Watch these backlines. Fielder, Chio for Falcons, Strong and Shu for Crazy Raccoon. Which one is going to go down first? Because with these Winstons, you're seeing that aggression go towards them, the supports, to take them out of the fight first.
You're almost hoping you're seeing a little bit of Road Dogg here, maybe. A little cheekiness, but
Hook into
I'm
the
more
well.
of a fan of Honest Overwatch myself.
Nice.
Crazy Raccoon.
Nading the echo. It's a little bit ambitious.
Oh, but it's Heesang. Falls first again. Proper arch nemesis Heesang at this point in time. As Falcons are there looking to cap again. Oh, good nade.
Falcons, I feel like, are better at the dive versus dive.
Smurf can't go in and finish up those picks, so Chorong and Shu were able to get out with their lives. But with this first point capture going over to Falcons, history may be repeating itself. Fielder looking at that nano who Shu's gonna have one up as well for this next fight, but look at Lip already.
Pulse bomb,
with
pulse bomb, pulse bomb, pulse bomb.
Yeah, 99%, that'll do it. And there's the backline. Oh, post bomb goes
Ay,
wide.
ay, 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 ay. He has to do it fast, otherwise he's gonna get slapped.
Still Fielder shrugging that one off. He's got a nano boost and he's got the backup required. Sleep
Ooh, the
guard goes a little bit
three,
wide.
96%.
Over the top, taking down Stalker with the help of the nano. Now it's
He
Heesang's
sang,
time to
dude.
shine.
He
He's
delivered.
had enough of Proper in the sun.
And Nano Boost allowing Heesang to have that extra damage to duel it out with Stalker in that 1v1. Not quite enough to be able to get him that duplicate. right now, but he will have it by the time that Team Falcons move back in. But Team Falcons, they're coming in with 5 ultimates to throw at this fight. An overwhelming amount of
None of
force
us advantage,
to try
though.
to get this point back under their control.
Proper ass pulls bomb too.
Really rough here. Chorong's rally is going to have to be perfect. You have to use it when you're super high HP as well, because if you're low, you're going to get focused down really quickly. Pulse bomb from Proper. Sports Jumbin. He does have primal rage.
Pulse.
He needs to use it.
What was the
Insta-procs
primal?
it.
I'm
Soon
okay
as
with that
Pulse bomb
trade.
detonates. Double trace
At
on the
this
map
level.
now. 14 Falcons Proper and
With how you're gonna
hunting
get
their
juggled
prey.
around by
Look for the
Winstons.
back line as fast as possible. A free pulse bomb too. Fielder hits the nade on the ground. And that will be
Heesang is really
not
deep.
getting anything done. And Anaboo's deployed.
Fielder dies though.
Second, some try shots following Fielder back to the spawn.
There was 4 tracers
Falcons
on
get the
points
point,
at that
though.
one point.
But they're
And
gonna be
look
low
at
HP.
this. Team Falcons able to get control for even just briefly. A Stalker is able to get the better of Heesang, sending him all the way back to spawn.
I don't know, disadvantage. Crazy Raccoons, you're thinking they were going to fall there. But still, they burnt so many ults of Team Falcons. They got nothing coming into this next fight. Lip is going to be a big difference maker here.
Yeah, but these Echoes can still
Close.
have a lot of potency in these matchups. Look at where Stalker is
Pretty
going to be
close.
hitting from. All the way behind that building, and so much flexibility when it comes to his line of sight.
He's perma
Huge
marking
nade, but
the
no
time
follow-up.
as well.
Use cooldowns already.
Stalker already dead. And Lip still with the pulse bomb. Might not even need it. Team Falcons, they're still in control of
Oh,
this
they're all
point.
very low.
Chio and Jumbin end up
Crazy
a little bit of
Raccoon
trade there,
definitely
but
wins
Crazy
this fight.
Raccoon should be winning this fight.
One fight away.
We're going to
When you see
almost
everybody like
99
low HP in a
99
tight
here
choke
is
with no
Team
rally
Falcons
available, with no
lose
beat,
control.
with I don't know,
Team
no
Falcons,
Mail,
though,
no Ramul,
with this amount of
it's done.
time left, have 2 more attempts to be able to get this back in their control and win out this map and bring us into a map number 7. I would not be able to believe my eyes if we get a chance to go that far. The Crazy Raccoons are hoping that this nano, this pulse bomb still, yes, they let rip from Lip's pocket, will be enough for them to match this percentage and then some.
The fight's away.
Damage there onto Jumbin, but here comes
He's
the
so
nano.
low.
Full
the
slants
pulse
from
bomb
Lip.
lands. Lip's going to take 2 with him, I fear.
Reset. One more fight.
Crazy Raccoons chasing
Pulse
Falcons
and nano
now.
being used.
Any kill here is huge for their percent.
Falcons is getting close to 5 ults. This is good for him. This is really good for them.
Want to approach this next fight, but now that they've gotten so many ultimates out of Crazy Raccoon, they may just get
They have
a
one more
chance
fight.
to use
They're gonna have
their
5
own.
ults.
Proper with the pulse bomb this time around. Stalker and Smurf both hoping that they're gonna have the duplicate and primal rage.
He needs to hit the backline here, and he does just that. Choron
Huge
is
pulse
dead,
before
and now
Choron
Proper
gets
can
Gali.
force the points. Both
But wait, they have a
teams
break
losing
actually.
their bricks,
Ay,
but
ay,
it
ay,
is
so
split.
close to the
Killing
nano,
Fielder,
dude. Diving
no
Fielder.
support
What is
left
happening,
for
dude?
Team Falcons.
He says
Looks
supports
like
now, by the
we're
way.
going to a round number 3 here.
It's not
There's
over,
a
it's-
primal rage for Smurf.
It's not over, it's not
Even
over, it's not over, it's
duplication
not over,
here
it's not
from
over, it's not
Stalker.
over.
But
Look at
what
Smurf, look at Smurf juggling an echo.
Smurf
In the
is
sky!
crazy
What is
amount
happening? Is he
of
gonna
heroics
go?
right
Is he
now
gonna
to
die?
take down these beasts.
Should've just primal to whoop him away. The
Oh,
pulse
the
from
stick
Lip!
Lip.
And he had it!
Duplication kill.
Nano
And he's
go,
still
jump for
putting
Nano.
the
3,
pressure
2,
in the
1,
front
Nano.
line. Put a nano boost actually. A rally from Choron and a sleep from Shu. What are you going to do about it now, Smurf?
Close.
Third round.
Dude, Fielder
Maybe deciding it all.
and
Crazy
Chio got
Raccoons
so
still
unlucky.
have
Their
that
dive
fight.
was so
Falcons
strong.
fighting to keep themselves alive.
We'll see
in this
ball
grand
here.
finals.
Bring out the
We head
ball.
over to Ruins and Jaws. This is where
I
things
think if they go
probably
ball
get
here
the
is a mistake.
wackiest out of all of our
I
points on
think they're gonna play
Ilios.
the exact
That is
same way they
so
played
good
before.
for both of these
They already
teams.
played
One,
2 rounds,
as well
2
as
games,
pick up the
exactly
Ruins.
with the
Do
same
we get to
strategy,
see some
exactly the
snipers?
same way.
Do we get to see this wrecking ball?
It's hard for me
Joystick
to
has been able
believe
get
that
the
Team Falcons don't
better
have
of
an
Team
answer for
Falcons'
this
When
strategy.
it comes down to playing out these pocket picks, the Roadhog, the wrecking ball. And that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, he's rolling on the ball. No Widowmakers here. Proper on the cast. Little Farah play here from Stalker. Oh, changed
Same
his mind.
setup. All getting to poke him
Oh,
before.
Don't blame him either.
Nice, love the sidelines. You see how nice, just cheeky healing him from over there.
Arna, Shu can play so far back as well, by the way. He's up on the Ruins right now.
Look,
Jumping
they have a
towards on
plan.
the other
Tracer,
side.
instead of setting up to dive Diana, Tracer is already set up on high ground to like chase the ball around.
Able to grab the
A little
mega,
bit
though, to
different
make
than the
himself
other
a little
games
bit
that
more
I've seen.
healthy for the second re-engage.
Oh, how many shields did Bro get?
They're being hounded down by Stalker here, you can see.
And now the is the final
wants him
point
there.
where Falcons shine.
Point unlocked.
This is going to be the
Falcons
5v5.
are capping right now.
Can't quite set up the
Crazy Raccoons
dive.
need to stall this one out, at
And
least
Shu
right
has
now.
to drop to
It's
actually have sidelines. They have the point
Falcons
first.
Look at Jimbin go.
Behind the team. Looking for somebody
Oh,
to
the mechanic.
flatten.
Oh, proper.
The
Any
mechanic.
team, but that's exactly where he wanted to be.
A little bit too late though.
Shu's going to just die on the point there as Team Falcons handling now, kind of dealing with this ball, which they were unable to do so on New Queen Street.
So much easier right now when you've got this Cassidy playing a little bit closer to that ball as well. Big target for just letting that clip empty into that character. The hinder nade as well. Gonna slow down this mobility
Ooh, the sleep.
available to the Wrecking Ball.
Ah, it's on
so
Mauga,
Team
though.
Falcons keep firm control of this point. As they start
get
to
out.
look at ultimates of their own.
Copy available
Kiriko
already.
being so influential to deal with
Oh,
these
feel the gas
big
ult, feel the
nano
gas ult, feel the gas ult.
is Ana.
Double DPS ult for both sides almost, and Slipper is nearing that pulse bomb. Duplicate available.
No,
for
dude,
Heesang's gonna be
playing
deadly.
so
Double
slow,
space of
actually.
time here for Crazy Raccoons. Oh, there's going to be a lot of pulse bombs.
I think it might be a little bit too late.
A whole lot of death, I would imagine. A nice little slam there from Jumpin. The pulse bomb is thrown in by Heesang.
Almost
A little
Chio's
miss.
still alive.
It's okay. I'll just earn myself another
I
one.
can't be there
A
to
sound
lift
barrier
with
comes
this.
in.
Holy.
Heesang stay alive in the copy. It eventually runs out as Proper is focused down. A little high
balls.
noon. A pulse bomb thrown in by Lip, and it actually ends up killing Fielder. Team Falcons.
still not getting
are
the
just
point though, by the
standing
way.
tall on this point, refusing to go down.
Lip gets a big pick there on the fielder, but fielder's gonna be able to twist step
They
back
get a
into
point,
this
they
fight
eventually
pretty
get a point.
quickly. Even
Nano
though
boost.
Crazy Raccoon, they get the flip.
Onto Heesang. They managed to get the flip exactly right.
Oh, they gotta go
guys.
to the respawn, get
A
everybody.
small
Feel the
re-engage
defeat them
there
too.
with the
Probably gonna
nano
die
boost.
soon.
Send Team Falcons careening back to spawn. Oh, a slam kill onto Stalker too.
It's gonna be so hard for them to walk out of spawn. Proper with Widow.
But this is where the Wrecking Ball becomes even more
Ah,
potent.
he didn't
Because
think it's
Team
the echo and then
Falcons,
stopped
they had
back.
control first. They
He
were able to
didn't
play
press
from that
H and went like, oh wait,
defensive
maybe
position.
Widow.
But with this Wrecking Ball getting some time to set up with the mines as well. Team Falcons, they don't have too many avenues in which they
Huge
can
nade,
ingress onto
Suzu's
this
out
fight.
instantly.
These mines are going to be deadly too. Bob's going to have to save this roll. Jumping, not going for the
He's trying to
slam
force
there.
cooldowns.
He's gonna
Now
do a
he's gonna
swing
go in.
waiting for
I love when
Falcons
Bulls
to
do
get back
this.
to the point.
Cage!
A slam
Oh, he
onto
barely
Proper,
avoids
but
it.
Fielder is already dead once again. Lip
He was just
finds
getting
the perfect
juggled over
pick,
there on
but
point.
it is traded by Shu.
Booked
He's
everywhere.
a nice little off angle here, just peppering away at Proper. He ends up going down, and they've got another fight yet. Smurf jumping over the edge,
said.
letting the Archangels take him.
He
Team
walked into the
Falcons go
mines for
reset.
protection. Are you kidding me?
Reset, and this might be their
Shu,
last chance as
instead
well.
of fighting
Cage not able to
backwards,
get
he
anything of
walked
value
into
there
the
from
mines
Smurf. So he's
of
gonna
ball.
switch over to the Winston. Wants to be able to go dive versus
Get protection
dive
for the
versus
mines.
versus
That was so
Wrecking
smart.
Ball. When the onus is right now on Crazy Raccoon. They've got so many ultimates, they might be able to close out this grand finals here and now.
I'm taking last fight,
Pretty
Togi.
terrifying if you're Team Falcons right now, and he's playing super far up. Oh, when he goes
Ooh, Lip dies.
down, a little right click from Smurf there. Oh, almost getting the right click
Wat
on
is
the
het racer?
Echo
Have je
2,
speed
but
out?
Heesang replacing that tracer roll with a duplication. A pulse bomb from
I feel like whenever Smurf is right-clicking, feels like he's playing Widowmaker.
But a little extra health there. from
Kill
the
on Shu.
sound barrier. But a chase onto
Don't
Shu.
want to see that.
This could
She was
be it.
95 HP.
Crazy
Let's
Raccoons
see.
nearing 99%. Heesang
The
laces
track.
down
Heesang
Shu,
dies
and
though.
they might
Chio
just
died at 88.
Stalker needs to find something dirty here to get back into this fight. A pulse bomb in his hand.
Stalker has to land
He's
somehow
all
pulse
by
bomb.
one to
Maybe
the
on Lip.
ball,
It's over.
the
It's over.
slip
It's over.
cleans
It's
the
over.
field.
Crazy Raccoon wins this.
Look at that Shu
Shu
coming
came out with
in
the nano.
too. This might
And
be enough.
Overtime is ticking through.
She was
Crazy
96,
Raccoon just
97.
survived the team
It's
fight.
over,
Probably
dude.
The only one left, but Lip, even the devil looked away in disgust. Smurf gets back in just in time, but this might just be it. And
Crazy Raccoon wins this. Crazy Raccoon
Just like
wins
Alexander the Great,
the
they can
Overwatch
wait
Dallas
to get
Major.
nothing